Kangs!
Well, the top shot streets are a dangerous place, so you better tune in to a credible face like this one. Yeah, this one. And you know he's not alone, and they're coming in hot. We got a Lake So Stan and a guy who really likes baseball. I don't know why he likes baseball. We got legs and a guy in a bear suit. We're making money up YouTube clips, big ticket flips. We got potential to grow. She's in the NBA. What else can I say? You gotta get in the know. Even Washington's inside game. Live talking flag. Why are you selling so low? Those Canadian bacon and friends. Fun never ends. Come on and get on the show. This is the financial advice.
Good morning. Happy Friday. Welcome back to the Morning Marketplace. It's good to be back. Let's see who's here today. We got Brent's here, Joker Rock, Fenny in the house, Regulator, Milo goes to college, Snapper, We the Peeps, Borland's here, Rowdy Rod, the Common Man, just a chunk, Mac Attack, Travis is here, Eagle Putt, DJ Local, Brian Foster's here. Who else we got? Maddie Harrison, Pack Drip, Damon's here, Airplane Mode, Colin Box Breaks. Oh, hell yeah. Jen's here, courtside, T. Adams, Norman, Brovendale, Garen's here, Sanitize, Yotza, K. Dunn, Jamesy in the house, Big Dick 816, Saints here, the whole gang's here. The whole gang's here. Wow, 3 a.m. in Hawaii. Let's go, Green Curry. Green Curry, I can't decide. Are you up super late or are you up super early? Like, what's going on in your life? RCX here. The RC tuning in today after getting D'Anthony Melton last night. I think he's ready to go. We're got a lot of fun stuff to talk about today. We had the draft last night. Shout out to everybody who came over to playback, which was fun. We had John Boy Skeets and our man Jay Catch from the 89 Cavs, which was really fun because John is a Kings fan, Justin is a Pistons fan. So watching them go back and forth as that happened in real time was very funny. And speaking of which, let's you know what we're going to do? Let's get the engagement cooking early. Let's get it cooking early. So let's go ahead, like the stream, subscribe, hashtag Kangs for a little giveaway a little bit later in the show. Okay, RC pulled a Steph Hollow in PQ2, my man. Zach's here. Good to see you. Yeah, Will says Mike is the Cal Ripken of Top Shot content creation. I don't know how he survived the draft last night on playback. My man. I'll also say it kind of looks like I have a broken nose like Cal Ripken on the All-Star game. Remember that? Remember Cal Ripken? I don't know what year this was. His streak was, he was getting closer to Lou Gehrig, and then he broke his nose during like BP at the All-Star game or something wild like that. But yeah, shout out to everybody that came over. I will say a lot harder to stream the draft than it was a game. So we learned some stuff last night. But it was a lot of fun. I also want to go back to where was it? Too many people said Kangs in the chat, but Zach, I think it was Zach. Yeah, you went to the Packaliers, which was the Cleveland Cavaliers community thing. Yeah, it was great to see that, man. That was cool. I also saw Chewy. I saw him on Twitter doing something with the Top Shot Kingdom at a Kings event. That stuff is really cool. I love that is happening. Really exciting to see like real life stuff. Look at Chewy. This is what we go, baby. Yeah, but Chewy, you didn't know this because my chat's on delay. You were actually getting props as you were doing it. And yes, I did order Greek food last night. I had a gyro. But yeah, we'll talk about the draft. We'll talk about the finals drop last night. There was also like a fun thing that happened. I'm sure people saw the screenshots going around of like, if you're in the Nine Lives Lounge and are in New York, do you want to come meet Roham and get a drink? I did not. Well, one, I'm not in the Nine Lives Lounge. I thought about making that move, but it was like 10:30, and I'm like, dude, I'm in my late 30s, so man, I'm not getting ready to go out. Eagle Putt was at a Raptors watch party. For Top Shot, was it like the Top Shot community that was doing it? That's cool. And just a reminder too. So today at 3:00, we're going to be doing the hip hop icons, the block party for This Is Epics. So our happy hour is going to be more focused about that. They're going to be doing some giveaways. It's going to be a fun time. It's going to be a fun hang. So if that is your vibe, come hang for a little bit. I don't know. What do you guys want to start? Do you guys want to start with the draft, or do you want to start with yesterday's pack drop? You let me. I'll let you decide. It's Friday. We can get a little freaky. Friday. Shout out Lil Dicky. Who knew? Who knew we were getting a little Dicky? Exciting. There we go. It's the team captain who did it. That's cool. There you go, Borland. There you go. We're starting with the draft. Ed Mass answered first, starting with the draft. So draft was kind of wild last night because of how quickly things got flipped on its head, in the words of our friend Peter Overzet. But right, so the betting odds were super weird. The Banchero numbers were like wild. They were absolutely wild. And so Paulo ends up going first to the Magic. And I think like, listen, everybody was saying this throughout the entire draft, right? It's like top 3, then it's Jaden Ivey, and then it's like kind of, you're dropping off a little bit. So I think if you're a Magic fan, like maybe you had already talked yourself into Chet, or had already talked yourself into Jabari. I mean, realistically, Jabari. So maybe it took a little minute to get used to, okay, actually we got Banchero. But I think Paulo's a good pick. I think no matter who they took there was going to be solid. I think the only pause for concern if you're a Magic fan is the suit that Paulo wear last night. So thumbs down on that. But I mean, listen, if you're a Magic fan, I think you should be happy you got Banchero. You get another playmaker. Him and Franz, I think, will play well together. I don't know. I think that's solid. And then we went Chet going. Chet was like the only chalk for the first 4 picks, where he went to OKC. Like that's kind of where he was rumored to go the whole time. And so he lands with the Slendermen over with Poku. But I think that makes sense. And then 3, the Rockets. I mean, the Rockets got to feel good too, right? Of course, they thought they were getting Banchero, but then they end up with Jabari, who again was rumored to be the first pick in the draft, anyways. And now you're getting him at 3. I mean, you feel pretty good about that. And then it started getting weird. Then it started getting a little weird, where the Kangs went out there and took Keegan Murray, number 4. And like, this is no disrespect to Keegan Murray, right? No disrespect to Keegan Murray. I think Keegan Murray's really good, but like, a report came out after. So Keegan goes 4, and then Jaden Ivey goes 5. So Jaden goes to Detroit. Now, from the reports that were coming out, apparently everybody was calling Detroit, seeing if they could get Jaden Ivey. Right? So if you're the Kings at 4 and you know you're not taking Jaden Ivey, answer the phone. Why aren't you making a move? Because you could still get Keegan Murray probably at 5, 6, maybe even 7. 7 might have been a stretch, but definitely 5 or 6. And Detroit clearly wanted Jaden Ivey. So I don't know, like, why not? It's not that Keegan Murray's a bad player. I think Keegan Murray's going to be like fine. He's going to be a fine rotational guy for them. But just like get some value out of that, right? Get some value out of it. Everybody said Jaden Ivey should be the 4th pick. Now, if you are like, to be fair to Sacramento, no matter who they took, people are going to be dickheads about it. They'd be like, oh, of course, here we go, 3rd guard who can't shoot. So I get it. But I just think like you could have traded back a little bit. But in turn, Detroit gets Jaden Ivey, and now you got a backcourt of Cade and Jade, which is just like fun to say. They still have, and we'll get to what happened later in the draft too, but still like room to make some moves if they want. So Jaden goes 5. The Pacers take Benedict 6, which I know KOC was like pretty excited about, and they were like thrilled. I don't know if John Dubb's in the chat, but I don't know how he feels about Benedict. But a Benedict Halley backcourt's fun. Then the Blazers kind of go off the board, not off the board, but take Shaedon Sharpe, which is kind of the Shaedon Sharpe pick was weird, only because Shaedon Sharpe is probably like has a chance to be the best player in the draft like 7 years from now. But if you're Dame, right? If you're Dame and you're trying to win in the next like year or two, like I don't know how great Dame's going to be at 35. I just kind of a peculiar pick, especially because there was some rumors to be like some trades and stuff. But who knows? I mean, free agency hasn't started yet. Their moves still could be made. And then the pick that everyone seemed to love was Dyson Daniels going to New Orleans, the G League Ignite guy. So Dyson Daniels, good ball handler, seems to be just solid all around, and something that the Pelicans could use. And then I don't know, maybe Devontae Graham leaves. Maybe Devontae Graham heads out of New Orleans and you fill that role with Dyson Daniels. Spurs take Sohan. Wizards get Johnny Davis. This is when shit got weird. So the Knicks ended up trading Ousmane Dieng to Oklahoma City. So Ousmane goes to Oklahoma City. So Oklahoma City, out of the first 12 picks, had 3 of them because then they were on the clock at 12 and they get Jalen Williams. And then at 13, the Hornets drafted Jalen Duren, who then was traded to New York, then traded to Detroit. So Detroit, I mean, the Knicks have a tough scene. Jalen Duren, who, again, like probably would have been a great fit at Charlotte too, and then somehow ends up going from Charlotte to New York all the way over to Detroit. So now Detroit, the first 11 picks, comes away with Jaden Ivey and Jalen Duren, which I mean, 2 spots that I think they were excited to fill. And then Cavs get Ochai. Hornets do get a center at 15, though. They get Mark Williams. Rockets get Terry Eason, which is a solid defender from LSU. So the Rockets had a nice little first round. Dalen Terry from Chicago, which is a solid pick. Minnesota traded their pick to Memphis. It was Jake LaRavia. The Spurs take Malachi Branham. Denver takes Christian Braun. Grizzlies then take Walker Kessler, and that one's going to Minnesota, the big man. Philadelphia traded their pick to Memphis. They get David Roddy. In return, I believe Sixers get DeAnthony Melton, which is solid. The Bucks take Beauchamp. Spurs take Blake Wesley. Mavs traded their pick to Minnesota, and they get Wendell Moore, which I thought was a solid. The big man from Duke. Nikola Jovic goes to Miami, which I think I'd love to know how Miami fans feel. How are the Miami fans feeling? Also, shout out Plunge. I see Plunge in there. I'm not paying attention to the chat, just so I know what I'm talking about. But yeah, I thought that was pretty solid. Mike, since apparently the Kings gave away the draft, how about we give away a Kings moment from the Kingdom? Chewy, we can do it. Chewy, and I like Keegan Murray. I do like Keegan Murray. I just feel bad for I feel like there was more value left on the table. But yeah, Jovic going to Miami, I think is pretty solid. I wonder how they feel. A couple more picks in the first round. The Warriors get Patrick Baldwin somehow, which again, Baldwin was like a top 10 prospect going into the year and kind of had an off year. So that was surprising. Then Grizzlies draft Ty Washington, but that's going to the Rockets. So that's the Kentucky guard who I thought had a lot of upside at 29. And then the Thunder with the last pick of the draft get Peyton Watson. So kind of nuts, right? Kind of a nutty draft. Nutty draft. I think well, hold on. Let me get a little. Actually, let's do a drop. You know, we haven't done a drop yet, and I think in honor of our man Justin Catchins.
Detroit basketball. Detroit basketball.
There we go. Little love for Detroit. So I think thinking about what this round did, right? 90 watching, only 50 likes, especially because we're giving shit away, Plunge. All you got to do is like the stream, subscribe, #Kangs, put it in the chat. So I think bird's eye view of a really snap reaction to everything that happened last night. You know, Pistons got to feel good. Pistons got 2 of their highest guys on their big board at 5 and 11 or whatever that was. Rockets have to feel good. They didn't get Banchero, but they still get Jabari Smith. I think they feel good about that. And then had some solid picks later in the round, right? Who else? Who else had a good night? The Thunder took 72 picks. I thought they were solid. I thought the Timberwolves had a nice little first round, but I feel bad for the Kings. I think they'll be fine, but left some value on the table. But then the Knicks, man. So the Knicks ended up not making a pick in the first round. Stephen A. Smith almost had a seizure while that was going on, right? It was an absolute seizure. So Harper Jr. to the Raptors, Scottie Pippen to the Lakers. So Shareef O'Neal signed a summer league deal. He's going to the summer league with the Lakers. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. But yeah, a weird draft. I think, usually the draft kind of goes chalk and there's a little bit more hype than what actually happens. But there ended up being some hype last night. I mean, the Knicks thing was really crazy. I think that they got off the Kemba Walker money, which it's probably going to be a buyout, right? I imagine the Pistons buy out Kemba Walker and then they have even more space to send. So Kemba goes to Detroit. Knicks just kind of accrued picks for future years. And is there a Knicks fan in the chat that's actually like, no, dude, you don't get it. This is actually big brain. Big brain. Regulators saying summer league going to be fun. This is, you know what I will say though. So like we're probably going to see Chet Holmgren against Banchero, or maybe Jabari Smith against Banchero to open up summer league. Right, that's probably going to be the first game. What sucks is like we're all going to the second weekend because of Top Shot. Okay, we should be going to the first weekend. But anyways, Kemba gets bought out and then had to deal it first. So Brad wins again. Shout out Brad, baby. Shout out Brad. But yeah, Summer League is going to be dope. I am excited about that. But yeah, waiting to hear from any Knicks fans in the chat. That feels good. Surprised at the lack of trades involving established players. Yeah, Borland, you know what I think we're going to end up seeing? I think we're going to see some more sign-in trades next week. So on Thursday, a week from on the 30th, you'll be at midnight, I think. Which I always love that they start at midnight. Like, why are you going to do that? Start in the middle of the day. But they'll be able to start doing sign-in trades or just signing free agents. And I bet that's what we do see is some sign-in trades happen. But yeah, for real, we rugged ourselves. We do. Next time we listen to me and we don't listen to anybody else. John Dubs likes seeing Woj and Shams conflicting reports as Darren get passed around. That was great. My favorite part about that too is then they kept quote tweeting themselves being like, actually, I was right from the beginning, just not all the information was out yet. Oh, man. If the Knicks are really trying to clear cap space for Brunson, I will cry. Right? So if this is the thing, glass half full, they're clearing space for maybe trying to get KD or Kyrie. Glass half empty, it's Jalen Brunson's season. Especially because Jalen Brunson's not going to New York, y'all. He's not. He's staying in Dallas. Unless like something weird happens in Dallas. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. They could have done that. They absolutely could have done that. How do you feel about Westy back to OKC, Kyrie to the Clips, or Lakers, KD being snaked? No, that's no. I mean, don't do that to OKC. OKC's finally get something going. Do not put Russ in there. Let OKC cook. Let OKC cook. I am excited. I think like when you talk about the Summer League, I'm very excited. Or about League Pass. I think Detroit's going to be a lot of fun. Houston's going to be a lot of fun. OKC is going to be a lot of fun. There's going to be some good stuff. Yeah, and Matthew Harrison saying, assuming the Kemba buyout, which is 100% happening, the Pistons only have 2 players under contract over 24 years old. We love it. We love it. But yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. It was fun. I mean, I enjoyed it. Does that need to be like 2.5 hours long? Why do they need 5 minutes, 3 minutes? Let's put them under pressure. Also, how about Kendrick Perkins, man? Kendrick Perkins wilding out last night. First pick overall compares him to Ben Simmons. If I'm Paolo Banchero, I'm suing him for slander. Like, sorry, Kendrick. That's not allowed. Will saying last night on the Celtics draft coverage, Scal was pounding KD to the Celts. Man. For who, though? How do you do that? Ooh, D-Rose says stuck in New York. D-Rose, are you here the whole day? Let's grab a brouhaha. We'll go find Roham. We'll go find Roham. We'll give him a little bit of this. I'm not gonna play the whole thing. Just want to make sure we slipped in a Dear Roham. I don't know. Anything else on there that you want to get into? Can Dallas trade Brunson and get DJM? Mark, I can't believe this, dude. I have no idea who DJM is. I don't know who that is. I really don't. I'm sorry. Now I'm embarrassed. I don't know who DJM is. Yeah, they could do a sign and trade with Brunson. I'm telling you guys, I think Brunson's staying. DJ Mike Local. That's pretty good, home. That's pretty good. Ooh, Deborah Lutz, are you in New York City too? Damn. Oh, DeJounte Murray? Oh my God. Can you imagine? Stan's here. Stan, I need your take on Jovic. Are you excited? All right, let's you know what we can do? I'll remind the people, #Kangs, like and subscribe, get Kangs in there. But let's go over. We can check OTM, see what's going on. Check out the challenges. It was nice to see that they fired off some challenges last night. So They had a rookie challenge that is going to cost you $39, a veteran that's going to cost you $280, and a hero that's going to cost you $915. Let's take a look if anything was actually pamping. I saw my Greg Brown was up, but that was about it. Wow, the Jared Jack archive. I like that being the cheapest Blazers moment. That's pretty funny. Listen, I'm not going to tell anybody what to do, but basically how I've done this is if I have these moments, I'll go ahead and complete it. And if I don't, I'm not going to. So I'm not really interested in a base set series 3-pack. However, if you have all of these moments, you might as well. You might as well just go grab it. I think that's fun. The second one, the veteran, what is that? That's 2 blended packs, right? 2 all-star standard blended packs. Blended packs. So what's the bottleneck seems to be Davion, the Kangs. There you go. There's some Kangs love. You need a Chuma, a Saban Lee. Shout out Saban Lee, baby. Mason Jones, Najee Marshall, or any moment there. I feel like I should be selling some of these then, if that's the case. If I have 8 of these with the low ask of $19, I need to be selling some of those. And then the hero, no, that was the one I wanted to look at. The veteran. No, the hero. Jesus. This is for some better packs. So there's a Rising Stars pack from Series 2, it looks like. An Elite pack and an MGLE pack. And so here you go. What's the bottleneck for this one? The Franz Wagner seems to be the bottleneck for this one. So there you go. That's the challenge stuff. All right, let me catch up on the chat. I wasn't looking at it. Where we go. UFC Strike bumping hard. Hey, listen, UFC Strike has been crushing it lately with some of their announcements. So shout out UFC Strike. It seems like they, nothing is going crazy, but it just seems like slow, methodical wins for them, which I love. What else? Really enjoyed reading Phoenix's ESPN draft story about how they ignore the draft. That Jalen Smith draft pick makes more sense. Yeah, I know that was kind of nuts. They're like, yeah, we just ignore it. I'm drafting Jovic in fantasy, just trying to trade one of my drunk friends some night. There you go. Sitting on 8 Najees. So Will, I don't even know what that is. I'm confused by that when I looked at that too. But anyways, those are the challenges. Let's take a look at the legendary drop yesterday, right? So how many people landed in the chat? How many people landed legendary pack yesterday? I went for it. I went for it yesterday. I tried to make some moves. I missed on both. I will tell you what I did though. I'll tell you what I did instead. So I was sitting on like 1,100, maybe 1,200. Oh, Brian, I was going to say, Brian, there we go. Spoiler alert. Tailed you on the Zion TSD. My offer was 700, just accepted. Man, I really tried. To do an offer. And then I got nervous that a lot of people who missed drops were going to start spending a little bit of money. So, but I did the same thing. Has anybody noticed this lately, by the way, that Top Shot has been loading a lot slower? Anyone getting that? But anyways, I picked up the Zion right here and then cashed out the rest. So I cashed out like 350, got myself a Zion TSD. I think I got it for like 740 or something like that. Zach. Okay, Zach, I'll do that. Let me see. What do we got here in the gen? Let me see what we got in Gen Pop over in the Discord. There we go. That is nice. So hold on. All right, I'll share this. This is in real life hangs, which again is what we were looking for. All right, here we go. Look at this. There's a pack of Lears right there outside Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. Love it. Go Cavs, baby. Go Cavs. It looks like there was exactly one woman there. Exactly one woman. This is what I thought. Yeah, I thought it was just crappy internet. Yeah, I wonder what's going on. With all that. But anyways, yeah, so took down the Zion, took some money off. But yeah, but that's what. So Milo says site is currently a slug. They downgraded servers because. Oh, okay. They're doing bits, Milo. Doing bits, confusing me in real time because I'll share every comment. Wiz had an in real life meetup as well, dude. That is great. I love that they're doing that. The in real life meetups are a lot of fun. I like that that's happening. All right, let's go. I wanted to go back to the legendary drop though and see where everything was shaken out. Because the prices on stuff are a little bit interesting. Ooh, 969. That's nice. That's how many moms we got. All right, so let's just sort by legendary finals, and then in 30 minutes it'll probably load up. Look at this. I've already typed. Nothing. Why down so bad? Down so bad on this shit. All right, here we go. Let's look at this. Okay, here we go. High to low. All right, so Steph's right now going for 4,750, 4,750. You got Tatum next up at 1540. Clay Thompson, 1219. Wiggins, 969. Nice. Draymond, 950. Jalen, 875. Marcus, 749. And Robert Williams, 699. So I will say, though, when we think about I was just gonna say, Mike says this feels down so bad right now. I can't tell, right? Because when you think about the finals drop last year, this happened too. So this happened. The price was $7.99 last year, right? I think they brought it down from $9.99 to $7.99. And the same thing happened where moments started out really low. They came down really low, and then shot back up a little bit later. Now that might have had to do with one or two whales just coming in and scooping stuff. So I wouldn't super panic yet. Right? If your intent was to flip immediately, I mean, I don't know. Then maybe you should have flipped immediately. You can say that. But to think, right, if the lowest out of this is 700 with Robert Williams, you also got it, and then there were 4 moment. You also got $200 back. You still you get the worst of the worst, and you still kind of got by. So I wouldn't freak out too much. Yet. But I don't know. 2 challenges last year as well. Yeah, that's true. That is true. But yeah, I don't know, guys. I still would have been happy. Like the Curry lottery in itself to me was kind of worth it. The reward not that good, probably why prices are lower. Yeah, I guess. But I know the Drew Holiday reward last year was cool because the moment was sick, but I don't know how, unless you're a diehard Bucks fan, I don't know how anyone is like, oh my God, I need that Drew Holiday, you know? You'll make your money back next season on Moment Ranks playing the legendary Williams block. There you go, Milo. Milo, if you win, how many nights do you have to win? You need to win 5 nights, I think, to break even on that. Courtside said, is there anything to look forward to short term? So no, I think let me save this. Courtside. Mike says Tatum sales is more interesting number, 26 sales in 24 hours. Do we think that's good? So that means, right? That means if 26 were sold of 75, so a third of it were sold. I wonder how many people listed though right away. Do you know what I mean? So of the 75, how many people were like, hell yeah, I got the Tatum legendary. I was planning on holding them anyways. Do you know what I mean? So if you were planning on holding them anyways, you're not listing them. So a third of them being sold, I actually think that's decent, right? I think that's decent. Yeah, Mac Attack asking for the brand on the headphones. I can't share, bro. I can't share. No free advertisement. All right, here we go. 26 sales, 26 for sale. I don't know. That feels kind of good. Those numbers feel good. Hold on. Let me go back to Buck Skull was asking thoughts on the draft. Bucks, just after the stay with us right now, but then when it's over, go back because the first 20 minutes, that's what we talked about. So going back to Courtside's question, is there anything to look forward to short term? This is what I would say. I think we're going to see a shit ton of burning over the summer. I think that's going to be what they do. You're going to have a lot of opportunities to burn some stuff. And I think so. I think that will bring some short-term excitement. I think people will be hyped to get off some of these huge stacks that you might be on, or just trying to find an opportunity to level up on some stuff. So I do think that is going to be some of the short term. I think we'll see some more fun WNBA challenges. Apparently we'll get the run it back, the W run it back crafting at some point, I would think. So I think that will be something to look forward to. Hopefully they do some more W related stuff. And then I would say Summer League, but honestly, if you're looking forward to Summer League, it's just because you're looking forward to hanging out with us. You know what I'm saying? We also have the Flow airdrop coming, and good news, the Flow airdrop will probably be worth 7 cents by the time it happens. But yeah, hopefully that happens soon. MGLE drops. Yeah, we're supposed to have one more blended pack drop, right? With MGLEs and hollows. So I don't know what that's going to be centered around, right? Like what is the MGLE hollow drop going to be centered around? Like it does feel kind of weird to do that. Actually, let's talk about that for a second. When would it make sense to do that pack drop? You know? When would it make sense to do that? Because I don't know. Because my next thought was like, oh, do maybe they include run it backs for whatever year they're going to do? Do they include that in that kind of blended pack? Because we know they're going to be trade ticket related packs. We know they're going to be blended packs. I mean, I'm sure they still have plenty of moments. Probably 2 weeks from now after a big burn session. Yeah, but like so does that mean we'll get run it? Okay, Rad Dad's saying we're going to get it next week. Interesting. So yeah, I'm like, I don't understand. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I mean, I guess it's still giving us something to do. So it's just going to be an off-season drop. Think it'll be a week off, then WNBA drops, then back to NBA drops the following week. Okay. All right. Maybe. Courtside says, here's my question about burning. Does it really change the price of these moments? After the burning challenge, people going to be excited to buy a Kyrie because there's 5K less moments? No. Courtside, they're not going to be excited to buy the Kyrie that got burned. They're going to be excited to get rid of their moments to get a better moment. That's where the excitement is, right? It's not about raising the floor of the moments that are already out there. I don't think, like, if there's a 60K moment of Jakob Poeltl and you burned 30K of them, no one's going to be like, you know what? Fuck yeah, I'm getting a 30K Jakob Poeltl. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's not what it's about. It's about the mechanics moving forward. That's why it's important. So they're going to do some stuff to help you get off your bags. I'm assuming they're going to do some stuff to help you get off your Series 2 bags for the collector score bump you did because we were told that was important. And then they're going to move that. But that is just to help you to, honestly, it's the soft rug that I was talking about, right? So they're like, hey, we're sorry for pulling the rug. We're going to pat you on the head a little bit. Here's a rare moment. Here's whatever. You can get off this and not feel totally burned. But it's about moving forward, how it's going to be a deflationary mechanic. I don't think it matters for the current supply on some of that stuff. At least that's my take. I know there's some smarter people out there that could probably do a better job explaining it. But that's my take on it. Bad Boy always giving out gifts, which we love that. So Bad Boy, let's remind the people. Let's go over to our giveaway. Right now we have 75 entries. That's embarrassing, honestly. Like the stream, subscribe, and then put hashtag Kangs. Hashtag Kangs. The UFC moment that got burned and went up 50%, but they have much less moments. That's true. That is true. Again, I think it's in the future. I think this is more beneficial in the future. That's my take on it anyways. That is my take. Anyways, what else to have to look forward to in the offseason? Foster says, I don't think you'll be able to use these Series 2 comments. I think they're going to do something that's going to encourage you to burn those. I really hope so. If the cost of the cheapest MGLE Series 3 is $37, what's the cost of the trade ticket? Dude, Mike, listen, if we've learned anything, they're probably not going to adjust. I'm assuming, I don't know, 37. I bet you it's still over, like, I mean, God, I don't know. I honestly don't know. Why not use LR? Use LR and trade tickets to reduce supply. What's LR? Throw in those LR packs. What is LR? LR. Love ratio. Loser rumps. Long range. Love Randall. Love Randall. Lumpy locker room. There we go. Thank you. So let me go back to that. Why not use locker room and trade tickets to reduce supply and do occasional buybacks of rare legendary and throw those in locker room packs? Yeah, you know what? Maybe. I have no takes on the locker room packs. I really don't. I have no takes. I don't really know what to do with them. But speaking of Randall, let's do a little Randall drop because I think the Randall drop is important today because the Knicks are hilarious.
Regular season Randall.
There we go. There we go. Shut out Randall. He's saying if Top Shot added a few rares and legendaries to locker room packs, it'd be fun to spend and roll the dice. Do you know what's so funny about this, though? What's so funny about this is it's like we hated the blended packs. We hated the blended packs so much. The blended packs came out and you're like, this is why the market's down. You guys ruined it again. And then in the same sentence, we're like, you know what would be dope, though? What if we could do blended packs with the locker room? I know it's not a direct one-to-one, but it is kind of funny. That is kind of funny, guys. I love that. I love that. I want to talk about Summer League a little bit more, but I have to cough. Gosh darn it. Hold on.
PJ Washington. PJ Washington. PJ Washington.
All right, we're back, baby. We're back. I want to talk about Summer League a little bit. So we are in talks of trying to. So for those of you that are still going, I hope you're still going. It's going to be so much fun. But that Friday night, which I think is July 15th. July 15th. Let me just double check. Also, Courtside saying, who makes those drops? You're absolutely right. Who does? Rock and Roll provides the sweet, sweet tunes. And then G-Dun did that one, but also Veronica does a lot of our stuff as well. So shout both of them out. So July 15th is going to be a Friday night. We are in talks with a couple of different venues of securing a spot, and we are going to do a live show. So I definitely have a backup plan for a venue. I'm trying to find a little bit of a better one. And we're going to have Team Hold times Shot Tank. So you'll see actually Jeb Bush, you'll see TST, John Boy, G Dunn, Dustin. I'm sure we'll have some other special guests. We're going to do some fun giveaways. Hopefully some free Brujas, for the gang. So if you are down for that, it's not going to interfere with the massive scheduling that Top Shot put together for us. It's not going to interfere with open gym. It might interfere with hitting the tables. But yeah, it's going to be a really good time that Friday night. So Chewy says live guest. Chewy, you going to be there? We can get a Chewy sighting. But yeah, I think that's going to be a really good time. So if you were planning on coming to Vegas, please, pencil that in. We'll have some more details shortly. Hopefully you have some details by this time next week, because I would like to book all of that stuff and get that secured so we can move forward with it. But we're really excited about that. Really excited about Summer League. Jonathan, Eastern Standard Time, said, Mike, are you all in with the Top Shots? All right, ready? You want to have this conversation? Baby? First of all, Chewy's going to be there. Patrick's going to be there. Hell yeah. I will. Yes, I do love Top Shot. I'm still all in. I love the NBA. This is what I will say. I get concerned. I think this is our biggest issue right now. I don't think collectively, as a group, we have a ton of faith in the leadership right now. And I'm not talking about markets. Okay. I'm not saying I'm not saying leadership is the reason the market is down. This has nothing to do with the value of everything. I just think they have consistently made decisions, or not decisions. They haven't made decisions that have affected our trust in them as leadership. And I think this might honestly, I know we're talking about Top Shot. That's what we talk about here regularly. I think you could pencil this, or you could draw a big circle around Flow in general, around Flow projects. I think there's just a lack of trust in the leadership. And, Summer League's a great example of that, right? Summer League is a great example that I'm sure, and TST gets credit for this point, right? I'm sure they ran into some issues with scheduling a venue and stuff like that, and that they were like, shit, we're not going to be able to do what we wanted to do. The NBA held us hostage a little bit. They wouldn't greenlight it, so we can't do this thing. Damn it. And you know what? If they came out and said it, we still would have been frustrated, right? But at least we would have known. But the leadership decision was to not tell people. right? It was not to tell people. So it's not about the event not happening. It's about the way internally they decided to address the issue that they ran into. And when stuff like that happens, it's like, wow, if they would make a decision on something like Summer League, like this, if this is how their plan was to handle it, how are they going to handle other big picture stuff? Another example is what we saw yesterday that happened with the gifting, right? And I don't have it off the top of my head. I don't really want to look it up, but basically they said Top Shot score won't affect gifting moments won't affect your Top Shot score for like 30 days or whatever it was. But again, what they did was put a band-aid on a bullet hole, right? Instead of addressing the main issue, they put a band-aid on something so they could continue to move forward on something that wasn't fully flushed out yet. And what's happening is every time we come out and like yell on some stuff on Twitter, whoever it is, they like make moves to address that instead of just like actually handling their shit. And I think that's where my frustration comes from, right? And so we are in a weird spot right now where I do still like, I love this shit. I really enjoy making content around it. I enjoy talking basketball with you guys. I've enjoyed the community that's come together, that you guys show up every morning for some reason and fire off stuff. But like, I still believe in all of that stuff, but at the same time, short term, it's really hard. It's hard to get excited about when you see stuff like that happen, you know? And I think like us as collectors and users, we have to be more patient and more understanding and not light up the pitchforks every single time something doesn't go the way that we think it's going to go. We have to give them more of a leeway, or like more of a runway to make things happen and not freak out every time. The same time, though, you have to show us. And I always think of Remember the Titans and what's Wood Harris, right? Is it Wood Harris? Is that the actor's name? And there's that scene in Remember the Titans where he goes, "Attitude reflects leadership, Captain." And that's always what I think, right? Like the attitude of what our attitude, or at least, listen, I don't want to speak for everybody. My attitude reflects the leadership of the organization right now. That's the truth. That's the truth. Like you haven't given me anything. You haven't given me anything to rally the troops around, you know? So that, anyways, that I didn't mean to wait, hold on. What did Good Morning said political Mike is my favorite Mike. No, I get he knows what I'm saying. I get what Good Morning NBA is saying. Not that I'm actually being political, but I'm trying to speak slowly and not swear. Anyways, let me catch up on the chat a little bit. And we don't even know when that solution will be live. They did the announcement of the idea. Yeah, I mean, again, a lot of stuff feels super reactionary. A lot of stuff feels super reactionary, and I would love to see them believe in their vision, you know? And every time they make a move that is super reactionary, it's kind of like, oh, maybe they don't have a vision yet, or they don't have a vision they strongly believe in, which again is like a double-sided sword, right? Because then if we think that their vision is bad and they're not making adjustments, we're like, wow, why can't they adjust in real time when they know that supply is bad, or this is bad, or this is bad, right? So I get it. They're in a tough spot, and they're dealing with a user base that has either lost money or is just unruly because everybody is not doxxed and just feels like they can wild out on Twitter whenever they want. Now, that's not just Top Shot. That's just the universe right now. You can just scroll Twitter and see that energy. But I feel like I've been fairly fair. I've been reasonable with my criticism. I'm usually, if anything, I'm usually telling you guys to shut up instead of Top Shot to shut up. But again, I think like if we take a step back and zoom out a little bit, I think our biggest frustration right now is not that there's too many moments. It's not that moments are going down. It's not that my Top Shot score isn't high enough. It's that they're big picture stuff we don't believe in. We don't believe in the infrastructure and the leadership right now, or they haven't given us reasons to believe. I feel like this is now turning into a song. I need a reason to believe. No, they haven't given us the reasons to trust them right now. Right? Like, go back to Top Shot score, man. Like, Top Shot score was introduced without being ready to be fully implemented. Right? Because now they're like Top Shot score, like they're talking about locking moments and all these things that are crucial to how Top Shot score works and how it's going to move forward. But they like rolled it out before it was ready. And it always makes me wonder, it's like, why? Why do you need to do that? Why? Mike says, here's the worst part. I think they've done really well with recent hires, and the moments themselves, I think, are actually pretty good. It still comps. Exactly, right? Like the legendary moments, that came out yesterday, awesome, right? The slow-mo stuff was great. The moments themselves, they were great. Austin, Brandon, Time Lord, like I know those are two different jobs, but like did an excellent job with that stuff. I mean, Steve's explainer videos that have come out for community have been awesome. Packrip's blogs have been great. So it's again, I'm not going to blame the people down at the bottom for the work that's being done at the top. That's where I'm at. That's where I'm at. How do we feel, boys? How do we feel, boys and girls? You've gone full dark side. Next step is getting a full-time job somewhere else like the Judge. No, baby. Believe in yourself, dude. Bet on yourself, bro. The Fred VanVleet of the Top Shot space. Anyways, that went a lot longer than I expected, but this is good because I didn't have enough content to fill an hour today. So this is important. This was important to me. And I will say too, I don't think we've gone so far. I don't think we've gone so far one direction that we can't come back from it. And I want to give them flowers when they deserve it too. So this isn't just like I'm out, everything's done, dead. It's not that. It's not that. T-Dog wants a mental health check. I'll give you a mental health check. Let's do number one. We can't go down this road. We can't talk about like how you need to have had sex in order to have responsibility. I just think it changes you, I think it changes you. Anyways, there we go. I think that's it. You know what I would say though, if I was Top Shot, you guys, you want to do something? You want to do something to give people a W? This is what I would do. I would give me money. No, but for Summer League, seriously, I'd be like, all right, hey guys, we're going to book that venue for you on Friday. Here you go. Or maybe they won't book the venue, but they're like, here's $1,000. Everybody drinks for free. You got to do something like that. That's what I would do. That's what I would do for the Summer League. If I'm talking Summer League specific, does that directly make my life easier? Yes. This is my version of being like, Top Shot score should be 2.5 million, so I'm guaranteed a pack. How you going to say a One Direction song with singing a One Direction song? Dude, listen, I bring One Direction to the table. That's what we do. Zach says burn millions of moments so we can actually have fun speculating on challenges again. Yeah, that's fun too. I agree with that. Top Shot needs to give us all a U2 album. I think that's fair. Yeah, just drop it and give me, instead of Flow, give me U2. Are you still consolidating moments regulator? Yes, I am. Yeah, that's still my plan. And that will be my plan moving forward. So I will sell some bad moments. I will sell some bad moments to get better moments. Until Top Shot score fully comes out, and then I realize that every move I made over the last year is wrong. We'll learn that. No, Mike, listen, I got a meeting next week, I think. So who knows? Also, can you imagine being mad at me? Can you, in this scenario and everything that's happening with Summer League, can you imagine me being the villain here? I'm the bad guy. You know what would have helped? Like, address it properly, But imagine being like, oh, dude, I am so pissed that Zakarian told everyone exactly what we were doing. Oh, man. Jump Shoot's here. Love to see Jump Shoot. Merkmai says roadmap is so hard for Dapper for some reason. All day seems to be moving in a better direction, though. Are we having a peace party? Oh, yeah. Listen, again, this is never personal, right? This has nothing to do with individuals. This person happens to be in charge. It's nothing to do with individuals. Nothing. There's no ill will. Anyways. You are the soldier boy of Top Shot. Or is this the Boys reference right now? Is this the Boys reference? Dude, shout out the Boys. Also, you guys want to talk TV for a second? I started watching The Bear on Hulu. Mwah. The dude from Shameless, IO is in it as well. It is so good. So everybody watch The Bear on Hulu. Yeah, Josh, I know. I'm with you, man. I'm with you. Wait, well, there was another comment. What did you think of the first minute interview with Janie? I thought it was good. It was fine. It was fine. I don't think we like learned anything, but I actually think that's good. I would like to not really learn anything from an interview like that. You know what I mean? No one said anything wild. I thought we got a little bit of an insight as to their style of leadership and the direction. I thought it was fine. All right, here else. What do we got? What else do we have? What else we got? Good show. Oh, Patrick McGuire's here. But yeah, I'm excited because Boys had a new episode today, right? It's Friday, so we'll do that. I'm gonna watch some Boys today. Just a reminder too, 3:00. I'm gonna be honest though, guys. I don't know if anyone knows how to do this. Maybe you can help me troubleshoot. So today, we're doing the YouTube. We're doing the block party for the hip hop icons. This is Epic's project. So we're gonna be giving away a ton of stuff. That's gonna be during our happy hour show at 3. Does anyone know how to stream simultaneously from YouTube and to the Discord? Because I don't think StreamYard, I can add Discord in there. So if anybody knows how to do that, get into my DMs because I need to figure that out. Stat pronto. All right, last call for this too. Last call. Like the stream, subscribe, #Kangs. #Kangs. We're gonna give some things away. How many people in the chat are coming to Vegas? How many people are going to be out there for Summer League? I am very excited. I'm excited to go to Vegas. I just want to go hang. Although, what are the odds I get COVID right before my wedding, right? SY does not allow, StreamYard does not allow that. It could make audio messy for Discord users. Man. I don't know. Maybe. Oh, Tandy's here. Hey, Tandy, I feel like this is the first show you've been at since the spaces you did this week. I thought that was really good. I thought you did a good job with the spaces, Tandy. So if that was recorded, recommend people checking that out. I really enjoyed that. So nice job, Tandy. 5 weddings well, same, bro. Except one of them's mine. Coach Stark's going to be there. We love it. I love that. Maybe next year. I'll be in Ireland. Okay, Fernandez. International flex. Little international flex. I'd go to Ireland too, just so I didn't have to get any of that Knicks talk. You know what I mean? Tough scene. But yeah, anyways, tune in today. I'm somehow going to figure it out. I think I'm going to try to encourage them to just let us do it on our YouTube because I think that would be easier than doing YouTube and Discord. But we're going to be giving away. Actually, you know what we'll do? That'll be the last thing we do today. I'll rip a hip hop icon pack. How about that? What you think about that? We'll rip a pack while people are getting their stuff in. So this is what I'll rip a rare pack too, huh? We'll get a little freaky. Let's see. The energy is weird today, y'all. I apologize. The energy is weird. All right, let me see. Log in. Here we go. All right, so this is going to be done over on This Is Epics. No, I didn't really explain the meeting. I think we're just going to chit chat. Get on the same page. I think that's my point. That's the situation. What I'm going to be doing. So there's no alpha here with that. So don't like freak out or anything. All right, here we go. So we're going to go over to This Is Epics right here. Yeah, jump shoot. So he said we got happy hour. Yeah, we are doing it. We are doing happy hour. It's just going to be focused on this project right here. So let me go over to my collection. Also, I saw Mike's question about my thoughts on the NHL. I thought it was weird that they went with Sweets. Is that what it's called? Sweets? I thought that was a weird move by them, but all right, let's go. Let's go see what packs we got. Legendary. We got a couple of commons. How many rares do I have left? I think I got enough. 1, 2, 3. I got enough rares. Let's open up a rare. We're going to unseal this baby. I didn't share the music, I don't think, so you're not going to hear it. Yeah, there you go, Mercamize. Oh, man. All right, hold on. Let's see. It does take a second to unseal, but excited to rip these. Yeah, but we're going to be having fun with this today. So it's going to be at 3:00. Pay attention to our Twitter to see what's going on. But here we go. We're going to unseal this. And I believe their marketplace is actually opening up either today or tomorrow, which is kind of exciting. There's still a bunch of these packs available if that is your thing. I know. It's Shiggins. It's because it's really loud. It's really loud. Here we go. Here we go. Bang. Oh, we got a big pun rare. We got T.I., Method Man, Young Guns, little flip, and a little big punt. That's fun. It's just fun, man. It's just fun. Anyway, so that's what we're going to be doing that today. So get excited. Hashtag Kangs. 109 entries. Last call. Like the stream, subscribe. Put hashtag Kangs in there. Also, shout out. I saw there was some love for Pack Trip. Pack Trip put together a mock draft that we used last night while we were doing the playback stream, which was a lot of fun. So there we go. Last call here. Last call. We're firing it out. Whoo. Man, my ears are sweaty, guys. These headphones, sweaty. Look, there's a lot of big pun love in the chat right now. Of course there is. So we got 2 moments we're giving away. Shout out Big Body. Was it Big Body? I want to make sure I give you love. Oh man, seriously, this website is so rough. It's so rough. But we have I believe a Dylan Brooks and something else that we're giving away. There we go. Dylan Brooks right here. Ooh, look at that serial. 96 out of 9999. And then we've got a triple digi Miles Bridges extra spice. Oh, sorry, I'm not sharing screen. Bang. There we go. There we go. All right, here we go. Let's rip this thing. Let's rip this thing right now. Wait, Pack Trip Co. Did you guys stream the entire draft last night? You sickos. If you did the whole draft. I shut it down, I think, right after the Rockets 17th pick. What about Chet having a 7 on the dice chain he was wearing? Big Al. That was a tough scene, Daniel. That was. And then he was like, it's actually because he wants to be number 34. And then he was like, Kenrich Williams has that number. I need a whole nother episode on just the coverage of last night's draft. It was kind of wild. Anyways, all right, let's give this away. The first one is going to be the Dylan Brooks. Dylan Brooks, if you win this bad boy, shoot me a DM either on Twitter or on the Discord. Shoot it over. Let me see. What do we got? Trevor Sinclair, we, the North Raptors fan, taking home a Dylan Brooks out of 9999. All right, and then the next up, this is the last one. This is going to Miles Bridges. Thanks again, bad boy, for donating these moments to give away. Appreciate y'all. Here we go. Who's it going to? Jen, there we go. Big Jen. I think this is your first W, right? Is that also Genie's avatar? Huge win for Jen. We'd love to see it. But again, shout out everybody for tuning in today and this whole week. It's been a lot of fun making some content. Sorry for the Summer League drama, but we're looking forward to Summer League as it gets closer. Again, hang out with us this afternoon. Let me drop a link to the Discord if you're not already in the Discord and would like to hang out and see more pictures of Zach from the Packaliers. You can come hang out with us over there. Make sure you follow us on Twitter. All the damn things. Do all the damn things. I hope you guys have a great weekend. If you're traveling back anywhere, actually, like our man D Rose, good luck out there because I know the flight situation is down bad. But I hope you guys have a great weekend. We out.
Well, the top shot streets are